How is it going? How's everybody doing? FR, yes, yes I do. Let's tangle up a little. Rua, hello, Bazi, ODM, hello, Juan Tagon. I use all my credit card points on the lightning subs. Thanks for the 21 months, Juan Tagon. Codebra, hello. Shones, how's it going? Itherac, evening. Thank you for the sub. How do MX Blacks with 3204 compare to 205? It's a bit thinner. It's a subtle difference, but it's basically a slightly thinner loop. And it depends on how you apply it at the end of the day. But assuming all things constant, it's gonna be a bit less sluggish feeling than 205, like a bit less buttery, smooth feeling. Yeah. Hinker, Eric, hello. Prime, how's it going? My voice is soothing? Really? I don't think so. I hate my voice. I do not like listening to myself. Blood Easy, hello, good morning to you. How goes it? Red line looking nice? This is not red line. Or are you talking about this line of red? Literally. This is GMK Red Alert R2. Prime, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Prime sub. Get it. Alright, anyway, thank you, thank you. Alright, so today we have something, I guess, not too different from the usual, but at the same time it is a little different. I don't think I've received a keyboard from a Korean designer for a prototype build in a bit. I mean, I guess technically if you count the well, I guess the Nori technically, I guess it's like a Korean design. But a custom aluminum keyboard build, I think it's been a little bit, right? Hey, do you guys saw your artisan selling list? Is E10 still available? If it's E10, there's no 10. There's only up to 9. Oh no! Got him. Oh, it's been a while since I've been got. It's been a minute. Thanks for the wake-up call, Eric. Spoken like a true New Yorker. Anyways, yeah, so we have this TKL from Bahm Studio. And specifically it's a design that was done Bahm as the manufacturer, and JM and Hing Hong Hing Quad H is they're the two designers designing this board called the Polestar TKL. It's a top mount TKL. I'll show you guys the board obviously in just a bit. And basically it's kind of a no frills top mount kind of thing. What's unique about it is that it has magnetic clutch, like magnetically clutched, like, you know, unit top and bottom pieces, basically just no screws for the attachment of the two case pieces. So that's what's unique. But other than that, we'll see what it sounds like and what it feels like and what it looks like. There are a few things that are up in the air. From what I heard from Bahm is that the engraving designs can be changed. Obviously, if you have any feedback, it's best if you direct your questions, I think, to the Keynergy server, which I maybe should just link you guys. So I believe it is. I don't have a specific. link to it actually. But let's see, where is it? Is it the key energy? I'm not sure if it's key energy. And it's Mount Keyverest is the server. Bombstudio.com is Bomb's website, and I'll link you guys the Discord server. That's the Discord server to Bomb's design stuff, which is going to be Bahm and JM and Hinking Honking doing designs over there. Alright, so let's get started. So I have the board right here. Know what their angle? Yes, I do know the angle for the build. For the typing angle for this board, it is 7 degrees. 7-degree typing angle. All the details are actually in the announcements section for my server. If you are in my Discord server, I put like a big blurb there in the announcements. Basically, it's top mount TKL. Use a Mech 11 PCB solderable hot swap. The weight is stainless steel weight, magnet pieces to hold the cases, aluminum plates, different colors, 18.5mm front height. That's what I was given. 8.5mm top and bottom bezels, 4mm for left and right bezels, 7-degree typing angle, with about a 2 kilogram weight total, and then about $390 estimated. Offered in WinKey and WinKeyless, and I think it'll be like a smallish run. So I think that's why it's priced like that. Not to mention manufacturing in Korea specifically can be a bit expensive compared to like China and other places. So I think a bit of the manufacturing cost is due to the actual price of labor. Alright. So here's the case. As you can see, it comes in the, well, you've seen probably a lot of these cases coming from Bahm, or maybe like Geonworks or other places where they use the separator for the zipper case. And here we have our Mech 11 PCB. It's just an Infinity 87.5, the one that supports both F13 and F12. We have a JST connector if we need it, but I don't think we will. We have some bonbons right here. Wait, sure if there we go. Some bonbons and the board. So here's the board. I was sent is just black with a silver alu plate. So this is the board. Here it is. Polestar engraving on the right side here, and then there's like a kind of like a, I don't know, like it's like a North Star sort of engraving on the between the escape and the F1 keys. I believe those are still somewhat placeholder like they will take feedback to change in engravings if people are feeling a certain way about it. I do feel like some people do prefer this blank, but also it could be unique enough that you might be interested in it. I'm not sure. But obviously you can feel free to relay your thoughts over at the Mount Keyverest Discord server, which I think I will add it to the build command. Build. There, just added it there. Hey, new Apathy, thank you so much for the prime. How are you doing? All right. So this is the case anyway. There's the USB port. It's on the typical B87 position, A87, B87 position. On the right side between the navigation cluster and the main cluster. This is a WinKey unit, as you can see, no blockers. The plate is universal, so it uses universal plate, anti-ISO, split stuff, whatever it is that you might need. Side profile, rather simple, as you can see. It's a pretty simple looking design. So yeah, it's a very simple looking design, screwless entirely really. As you can see, you have the bump on cutouts here, and then here at the bottom we have a laser cut or like laser engraved weight with this little boat. And it's kind of like navigating in the sea, I guess, looking at the star. So kind of cool weight. And I'll get a little closer to the weight so you can see. But it is blackened and brushed. There are some little defects here, as you can see at the edges from the blackening and the brushing, and that is because the weight wasn't, I think, CNC cut. I think it was laser cut in some parts, and so there's some jagged edges. I mean, they're definitely going to try to fix all these things for production, but this is something that they disclosed for the prototype, is that it does have some smaller defects like this. Again, things that they're going to try to iron out. But it does look nice, pretty consistent finish wise. The anodizing is very good, what I can see, at least based on my perspective here. At least I think the anodizing here looks pretty consistent. Obviously right now I'm just like smudging it with my sweaty hands, but the anodizing, the black anodizing here is pretty consistent, so no issues there. I can put on the bump-ons now, so I can just have something to that I can hold on to. So it just uses standard bump-ons from 3M. Bahm Nano nicer than DDS for me IMO. Oh yeah? It's the one that LZ boards also use, right? Bahm. A lot of the all the recent LZ boards, I think, are Bahm's work as well. Mr. Life Zone. Alright, so you can open the board. There's no particular way of opening it. I'm just gonna use the, like, by pushing like this part here, basically by pushing it off from the desk. So just on one side, kind of like this, like kind of like elevating it on one side and then taking it off. So it uses magnets to kind of hold the two pieces together. There are some, this was apparently re-anodized because they were just adding some extra magnets. They originally had fewer and then they added more and re-anodized. And that's why you see some little defects around the edges of the magnets, but this is not going to be the case for the production, just as a disclosure. And yeah, so it's lined with magnets, magnetic fastening. Sorry, a little dust keeps coming back, but magnetic fastening made by Bahm Studio in Korea. And yeah, so rather very simple design. I was told that it is a design that's very similar to this Hemo TKL, which they also ran. And the plate now, as you can see, it is top mounted and attached with screws here. Let me move this. Is the focus working? There we go. Okay, so there is the fastening, and let's grab like a tool here. So as you can see, the fastening is interesting. So the top mount is 2 screws here, 2 screws here, 1 screw here. It uses kind of like sort of like a leaf spring sort of mount, but not quite. Like it basically has these like protruding tabs. And you know, 1 screw here, 2 screws here, and 2 screws here around the spacebar area. Not quite around the 7U area. So there's that. But yeah, it basically uses like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 solid points. Really, I mean, I would just consider the 2 as 1. But yeah, I'm kind of interested in seeing what the plate fully looks like once you undo it. And yes, there are some, I mean, again, the defects that you see right here are just from the re-anodizing process, and that won't be the case for production. But yeah, it's interesting. So let's actually take off the plate because I'm gonna need it anyway. So let's do that. Optimize for 625, right? It's kind of like whatever you say about your did you say that about your RE? that the plate is like that. So is K-Mac. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like it doesn't, the plates don't end there. They actually just attach with 2 screws there fully. And the little like protruding tab portion, it's just I thought maybe they're like dangling a bit, but no, it's not the case. I don't know why they why they decided to go with this plate design. Is kind of interesting. I mean, I assume to let it flex more on the, you know, middle portion of the plate, but it's an interesting choice because it is top mount still. Vinny, hello. How's it going? Alright, I'm gonna turn on the regular mic, no filter, so that you can just kind of hear it. Everything here. Alright, so take off the plate. Seems alright. Just a little dusty, just like factory dust, I assume. There it is. The fastening. So let's take a close look at the fastening method here, which is a bit interesting to me. So let's talk about it. Let me take off these screws first. Got a lot of screws though. How much does the board cost? The estimated cost for it is $390 US. Okay, so the overall thickness of the plate is the usual 1.5 millimeter from what I can tell, right? So pretty standard plate, right? It does have a few bends here, but don't mind too much. But I think it's the standard 1.5 millimeter plate, right? And what's kind of interesting that I'm noticing here at the mounting points is, however, that the points where the plate is bolted, it is slightly raised. So you can see here is so that maybe this portion of the plate can like have some movement, but basically there is a little gap here. So it's not quite angled like the OTD boards though, which is what people talk about when people talk about the 360 Corsa, because it's even throughout. So it's everywhere that little ledge. It's also on the other side. So I don't think it's the same as the 360C angling. But yes, this is not uncommon on top mount, yeah. But yeah, interesting that they still chose to do this anyway. I don't know why. Like, I guess I'm interested in seeing how this tab shape affects the typing. But I mean, I assume it's kind of like doing leaf spring, but instead you're just doing top mount instead of like anything softer than that. So yeah, they don't want them to hit the case, so that's why it's not like just completely flat there. So that's what the top piece looks like, right? And the plate is has like these little wings on the one side, but then the main cluster has these full tabs with the cutouts. So yeah, interesting in seeing how this works out. Just gonna go ahead and I think that's a sound. Oh, I see. It's just water. I'll turn on the filter now. Okay. So they didn't want to attach the support to where the screws were, so they used the tabs. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. All right, so we don't need the daughter board, so we're just gonna put it aside. I'm gonna grab some pliers and take off the little these guys. Alright, so take those off. Have our PCB. I think it should work just fine. Maybe I'll just go ahead and plug it in. Hello, Mama Hoo Hoo. How's it going? Just notice the tabs and the plates are different thicknesses on each side. Are they? Are they? I don't think so. I think it's just more that the plate has a slight bend to it. Let me see. It's the same thickness to me. Yeah, no, it looks the same thickness to me. I think it's more that this portion might be slightly bent up. Did it mean that thickness or what thickness? The tabs on the top piece? Oh, you mean this? This, right? Yeah, they're sized differently, huh? Yeah, I wonder if they played around with this or something. Yeah, you're right. Like, this is wider than this one, this is wider than this one, that's wider than this one, that's wider than this one, and then these two are the same. Yeah, I'm curious how this will feel as well. So when I like opened the board, right, and the plate was still attached to the case, it felt pretty stiff, to be honest, because, you know, there's quite a lot of screws. So I feel like the typing itself is still gonna be pretty decently stiff, like a top mount usually is. But we'll see if like there's specific aspects of it that feel like softer or different. But yeah, might give more flex in the middle, and there are all these cuts in between the rows too. So yeah, we'll see. All right, so let's test the PCB first. Okay, there's the RGB test LEDs. Oh, don't see it on media. Is it just QMK flashed? Maybe it is. I'm gonna look for the flashing file firmware. Unity 87. Oh yeah, I actually think I have it already. So is there a reset button on this? Oh, it's so bright. Maybe I'll just do the plugging in method. Okay. And then I'm just gonna flash it. Okay, toolbox. This is revision 2. Oh, no, that's not it. Let's see. Okay. $87.5. Okay. I think that was not it. RGB revision 1 via. What's this one? Han, hello, stopping by and saying hi. Moving for uni. Oh, congrats. Nice. I hope the school year is off to a good start. If you're starting shortly, I'm assuming you're gonna start in this coming week, or you already started maybe after Labor Day, maybe. That's when a lot of people are starting. So. Oh, don't see it on Via though. Weird. Check the web app in case. Yeah, no, don't see it on the Via client for some reason. But the Keycap does work, however, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use it like this because it's fine. Oh, I'll just check with McLovin about the Via thingy. Summer break over soon? Yup. It's gonna be over in no time. Already started? First day was today? Oh, I see. Started before Labor Day, huh? You guys got plans for the long weekend? I mean, I assume the people who are going to Keep Life, that's this weekend, right? So have fun. I bet it's gonna be a good time. Sorry to the people who hoped that I was gonna be there. I unfortunately couldn't make it out. But yeah, I hope it's a good time. How was JD Tiger's summer break? JD Tiger's summer break was good. Calm summer break. He spent the time mostly just being the raid boss of a storage unit. If that makes sense. Yeah, so he was guarding the storage space. That was most of his summer until we moved here, and he's been chilling with Kiwi since. And now he's got a new little turf up there with a nice plant. So there you have it. All right. Do we build this 625 or 7U? That's a question I have for y'all. 625 or 7U? I honestly don't mind. I think if it's 7U, I just need to... I mean, if it's 65, I think I just need to get one extra switch, but it should be easy. Depends on the set? Huh. You tell me. Might not have to be OG Palm. I think it's... I personally think OG Palm would be if the board were just like for myself. But I don't feel like it's a good reference for anybody. So, probably not that. You have any blanks? I might have some Imsto blanks, maybe. I might have some Imsto blanks, like the Gateron blanks. Man, flagged by the bot. Can you untime them out? Oh, it's 15 seconds, whatever, they'll be back. You time Oops. Oops. Dracula says. So 65 or 7U? I don't care whichever way it goes. I guess I'll just use whichever wire though. For the breaking in. So if you don't know what I'm doing, it's because these AP stabs have rather tight clips. You can see how if I raise it up here, it kind of stays. It doesn't really move, doesn't have much free movement here, rotation at the clip. So what I'm gonna do is just break them in by removing and unclipping and reclipping several times, maybe like 15, 20 times or something like that, you know? Just basically just whatever the number is, it's just enough so that it can rotate freely relatively. A little bit tight. Perfect vintage NOS retooled Hyperglide MX2A blacks. Man, using all the new terminology. Sheesh. What kind of MX blacks do we have here? I believe these are just from an old point of service board. Not even that old, but you know, semi-old, like 90s. It was from some like G80 with the really weird 1U bottom row 1800 layout, I think. It was like from one of those. I just got it for like really cheap on like eBay, and turned out that it had some decent quality MX blacks, so I just desoldered those and have had them lubed. Alright, good enough. Hello, Gam. What's up? Can't even find 5-pin retools from 2016? I thought it was 2017 when the retool stuff happened. I thought it was not it was 16. No, it was 17 for sure. It was not 2016. No one talked about retooled until 2017. I know that for a fact because I was in the hobby by then, so. Reading 10 chapters of my textbook? Wait, of what? What textbook? For what? Guess my sources are wrong. Yeah, pretty sure the whole like arrow.com ordering and the retool stuff was 2017. It was well into the year, I'm pretty sure. Alright, 7U? Alright, 7U it is. I had to take an art class to graduate, so I'm taking music appreciation class. Nice, that sounds fun. You already... Music appreciation class is such a lost... Like, it's something that would be so lost on you, Gam. You're literally talking about music like all day anyway, so it's like, what is there to learn for you? Music appreciation. You're learning about music notation, this sucks? Okay, well, I mean, it's not a bad thing to learn the basics. But if you already know the basics, then it sucks because it's boring. Yet I should be paying attention to this section because I want to learn how to play bass? Okay, well, yeah, you should pay attention then. I mean, that's like the bare bones. It's the very basic of stuff. So yeah, you should definitely know that at least, and then you'll eventually learn how to read chords and things like that, right? like tabs. But you know, in music, at least for music studies, it never hurts to know more. You can waste your time doing stuff that's like very superfluous, but it never hurts to learn more because it exposes you to schools of thought and how music is appreciated in different ways. Literally. Yeah, that's true that guitar tabs are different from regular sheet music, but it still doesn't hurt to know. You know what I mean? Like, if you, let's say you know the chords, right? You know your tabs, and then you also can read regular sheet music, like maybe the melody is on there, right? From some other instrument, maybe. If it's like an ensemble or something. Maybe if you're playing in the band at that, right? It's kind of useful to know. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things that it is different, but it can't hurt to know. I'm getting scammed then? Piano time? I mean, yeah, I guess you're not getting scammed, but I mean, also, you have to take this class to graduate anyway, so it's not like you get a choice here other than picking the class. So, I think you're still better off than most people. At least you get to take a music appreciation class or whatever. Right? Yeah, if you're doing anything regarding music, yeah, it's one of the important things, yeah. Still a little tight. What's the hiccup here? There we go. Thoughts on the new mode tempo? Oh, JD so freaking high? In the clouds, my friend. Head in the clouds, as they would say. He's having a good time over there with his plants. He loves trees and plants. Jose Diego Luis Martinez de Guanajuato. I believe that's right. Yeah, I think you got it right, Gam. Is it JD or is it just? Is it not exclamation JD? Maybe it's case sensitive. Hug JD, bro. Oh my god. Can I just hug Kiwi instead if he's so... Oh, he's over there. Wait, what the hell? Is it off? Wait, what's wrong with the command? Hold on, I'll check. Oh, it's exclamation tiger. Maybe I should put an alias. I'll put an alias. Alias... Wow. Exclamation JD, I think should work now. Escobar. Oh, you missed that one. Almost there. Almost there. All right, I can. Oh, he's getting feisty. Why are you stealing him from me? Bring him, please. No, he's not gonna come here. He refuses to. Oh my god, he's so long. Oh, Kiwi. Where did those hands come from? It's my partner. Your house is haunted? Yeah, I know. Random hands coming out of nowhere. Handing me Kiwi when I need to hug Kiwi. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's really enjoying it. He's so cute, isn't he? He can be piano cat now. Please bless my stabs, Kiwi. One touch on the stabs. Ugh, okay, thank you. Now my stabs will be perfect. Alright. That was my hug, JD, unfortunately. Jim. I hope you'll make do with that. That was enough. He's happy at least. He enjoyed it. Slap a JD sticker on Kiwi. Oh my god, he would hate me. He remembers that shit, man. I bet he'll actually remember it and start like doing mischievous mischief. I hate that word. You know, he would start doing naughty shit. Diego, I just lubed my real force and the right shift stab is sticking like crazy. I hate my life. Oh no. I'm sorry, Cap. I'm sorry, Mr. Kupo. Lubing Topper stabs is actually a pain in the butt. Like, lubing Topper is easy in general, but stabs is a hit or miss. It sucks. It actually sucks. So, who uses right shift anyway? I do. Like all the time, actually. I use both left and right shifts, as you might know. Sat in the club. Yep. Oh, ticking. Still sucks. Still sucks. It's like the loudest tick I've ever heard. Wait, so it was it's worse than stock? Oh boy. It's like there's a bell in there. Hit that bell button. Subscribe and follow. Anytime you hear that, you just have to hit your right shift. Thank you, Mr. Pogert. Mr. Pogert Wogert. Thank you for the 13 and the Prime. I hit my right shift bell for you. Man, that sucks though. Opening up the real force especially, isn't that like fucking like, it's like 4 tabs and like 20 little screws later. Not to mention being ultra careful not to destroy your domes and springs so they don't fly off everywhere. And then you get to take out your stab thing and lube it. After all that. And then you have to carefully put it all back together. Oh my god. The worst. Any tips to make the F188 sound thicker? Sounds pretty thin no matter how I build it. Thicker? What does thick mean? Does it mean you maybe need like foam or something? Or maybe consider getting a custom plate that doesn't have as many flex cuts perhaps? I don't know. But I guess you would have to do that yourself, right? So that wouldn't pan out, I assume. Or consider MX Blacks. I mean, sure. Maybe. I don't know what you've built it with, so I can't tell you. They want a syrupy molasses-like sound. Don't you get it? I don't know, man. I don't know what that means. You tell me. So what you're saying is to lube the PCB? Slow SMH. No need to lube your PCB if you can just line up your domes properly. My domes didn't stick to my PCB when I added silencing rings. I have to get a new HKB now. Yeah, it sounds like it kind of sounds like foam would do it though. That F188 question from earlier. I mean, it might help at least. You can try it before a full rebuild. I believe you're a hater of lube PCBs. I don't despise them. I think it's kind of gross. I also think it's unnecessary. But if it works for you, go ahead. I don't do it personally, though. I lube my PCB on playlist board so the board goes up and down smoother. Huh? Bro, you okay? Are you okay? Tape them. Yeah, you could tape the flex cuts shut. Although, I guess if the PCB doesn't have them, you have to do it on the plate, which is kind of different. I guess it would work. Living in the future. Okay. Poggard and the Woggard and the Roggard. Poggard, Woggard, Republic of Gamers, Ert. Oh, if any of y'all are in like the Florida, Georgia area, hope the hurricane stuff didn't affect you too badly. Take care of yourselves out there. Scary stuff. Always. Asus ROG? I believe I have an Asus ROG mobile. I think. It's actually fine. No issues with it. It's actually better than my previous one, so. My guy lives in 2014. 2025 tech in 2023. Oh man. I may or may not know about Drua. May or may not is it's a very suspicious statement, don't you think? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Drew is starting to run. No vanish. I forgot to tell you, I made you the owner of the Duck Discord channel. Oh, the server? Oh, okay. That's fine. Appreciated this. Not that I would really do anything with it, but I'm trying to leave it as static as much as possible, but sounds good. What up, Hellbent? How you doing? Abstraction layer, hello. Red alert, so sexy. Yeah, it's so nice, especially on this kind of red board, like where it's like a very vibrant red. It goes so nicely with it. Like if it were like a darker red, I don't think it would work well. If it were like a white board, I don't think it would work too well either, because the GMK red alert, because it uses those like beige alphas, right? I don't think it would work even that well for white, pure white. So yeah, it worked out nicely on this. This is DCS? No, this is GMK. GMK. I hope Project KB doesn't go Mexico. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Every day is a parable day, in the sense that every day we get closer to more and more vendors failing completely. Man, it's so bad. Like, falling apart. It's a shit show. Why is the S in star capitalized? Don't know. Because they wanted to? Genuinely, I don't know. Probably maybe a just miss. I don't know. Actually, no. Maybe it's not even a miss thing. Maybe it's on purpose, and that's just how it is. I have red alert on the red RBB. Oh, nice. The RBB red is a little darker, isn't it? I'm actually not even sure, because I don't think I've seen one in person. This hobby's scary. I mean, it's a wake-up call. This is a wake-up call for people in the community to actually hold these, like, hold a lot of vendors and whatnot kind of responsible and accountable for stuff. It's a nightmare. Like, there's no way of recovering. Every day we get closer to being at the complete whim of NK and CK decide to run, or whatever they decide to run. I mean, well, that's not true, right? Like, people do vote with their wallets, okay? Like, we get big sales from, like, let's say novelties, like big warehouse clearance sales, because things didn't sell completely, right? So people are actually voting with their wallet. Like, they are, you know, withholding from spending sometimes and spending at other times, things like that, right? But yeah, the caviar emperor. Caviar emperor. I want to be caviar emperor. And tell you that you should heed, pay mind, pay attention to caveat emptor. A Latin phrase that basically, you know, it's basically a fully applicable statement for GBs. Caviar emperor. Love it. Yes, a lot of GMK projects have not run through many different vendors. Like, Space hasn't run anything new in a while. Omni Type hasn't run anything new in a long while. Like, GMK projects in general have come to a pretty big, not a complete halt, but pretty big pause. So... can't take the credit for that? Fair. Where do you think the hobby's headed? Personally, someone was asking me this question earlier today. Like they're like, you know, they're like chatting me up about how like they haven't been engaged in the hobby for a little bit, right? They're like, hey, what's new with the hobby? I'm like, oh, I mean, you know, not much. There's like boards that are pretty cheap, and you know, they're custom aluminum cases and whatnot. There's obviously some of the premium stuff still around, right? There's a lot of supply meeting demand kind of cases where you have a lot of vendors with existing stock for sale and whatnot, which is always a good thing. I mean, at least for us customers. And then and then I was asked, like, they asked me like, hey, do you think the hobby's shrinking? And I'm like, no, I don't really think the hobby's shrinking. It's not like contracting, you know. I think the influx and outflux is still there. It's more like balancing out. There just isn't as huge of an influx as there was in the pandemic, so it feels like things are a lot slower and maybe even regressing. But I don't really think it's that to that extent. I still do think there's quite a lot of general public people interested in keyboards, getting interested in keyboards, coming into the hobby, seeing new options, paying attention to these GPU related warnings or whatever, you know. And then being like, okay, well, I'm gonna get stuff in stock or pre-orders that are short and like that I'm sure I'm gonna get, whatever it is, right? But I don't really think it's like becoming like okay, hi Kiwi. He's meowing a lot today. He's very talkative. Pet him? Oh, he's just being him. Like, he's just being talkative. Sometimes he's just talkative for no particular reason. He's doing okay though. He's just over there just chilling, I guess. Omni has like 10k GMK sets in stock. Really? I don't know. I mean, they surely have a lot though. Vendors dying is a negative feedback loop. People get scammed and get scared to send money, and more vendors fail. Yeah. Well, is that negative feedback? If more vendors fail because... I thought negative feedback is when you counteract something. Positive feedback can be in the negative direction, but it's when you have stuff going in the same direction as the initial thing. Yeah, it's positive in the negative direction, yeah. Sorry, I'm just being pedantic about the technicalities there. Yeah, it's a positive feedback loop in the negative direction right now. But yeah, I don't really think the hobby is shrinking, okay? Like, I think, yeah, supply is meeting demand. Influx and outflux are starting to become a bit more balanced, so there's not as many people coming in. And there are a lot of people going out. That said, it's still a very substantial number of people coming in too, I think, that we just don't see, because not everybody's vocal about their participation in the hobby. They might just participate by buying stuff, and that's it, you know? I mean, hell, I'll tell you this. So... Oh, hi Kiwi. What's up? What do you want? What does he want? I don't... Okay. Oh, we know what he wants. Yeah, he wants a credit card? Okay, debit card user. Nah, just kidding. He probably just wants something to munch on, you know? He's not hungry. He just wants something else. The S word. CSP for Kiwi. Chase. S word preferred. S word premium. He wants sopa. Wet ass P word. Okay. Mr. Kupo, are you... Wow. I see. Want some... Oh my god, ad? Oh, got hit with the ad. Oh well. Got so graphic that Twitch ran an ad on me. Oh boy. As P word is what Ben Shabibo said. Yes, yes. Mr. Piro. It is nasally ass voice. Say what you will about that guy, but he's given us so many bangers, truly timeless clips. There's no denying that, I think. There's no denying that. The official sexy chicken, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Brought a notepad to the Bahm movie to take notes or something, I don't know what. Really no. What a character, huh? Don't really know too much about him. Aside from obviously what people meme about a lot. But what a character. But yeah, I never went back to the question of what do you think is going to happen to the hobby, but I think some things are going to regress a little bit, like, for sure. Like, we are going to go back to smaller runs for both boards and key sets. Like, key sets will... There's going to be a lot of key sets that are going to be riskier projects, like they're not going to hit MOQ, and they're not going to be made, and they're going to be canceled and refunded or whatever. I think there's gonna be boards that also don't hit MOQ for projected quantities. Like some vendors, I think will still try to be too ambitious about their projects and think that they're gonna get a lot of support, but it's just not gonna hit it genuinely. But at the same time, we do have like big projects, like people are running, like Mode is running like a new board, and they do certainly sell a lot of these boards, right? Like they do sell a lot of Envoys and Sonnets and whatever it is. So there will be vendors who are still going to be selling a lot of stuff, maybe a lot in stock, but it's going to come in batches. We're going to go back to this batch-based system where like we're making batches of small numbers of units to keep things in stock. Especially now that the GB model is like showing a lot of its weaknesses, especially in big enterprises where we have like humongous runs and then it's a group buy model sale, tons of money tied up, right? Big projects, right? I think things are gonna scale back a bit. Like I think we're gonna have GBs for smaller runs. We're gonna have in stock for smaller runs too, for the vendors who can afford to do it. There are going to be vendors who are going to have to do pre-order or group buy model stuff in order to build the capital to do in stock later. Like they're gonna be like, I have 3 projects, I have one that I can do in stock but I can't do it now, so I'm gonna need to build some money. Like I need to make some money first, make some profit from pre-orders and stuff, and people are gonna scale back a bit to that, and they're gonna start running safer projects, I think. And we're definitely gonna see, we're not gonna see the biggest like influx of random ass key set interest checks anymore. Like I think people are over it. People are over keycap lore. Nobody cares whether you saw random ass item that you know you're walking about and you saw some random ass shit and you got inspired somehow. It's bullshit. That's not true. You know, nobody cares. Keycap lore is gonna be dead for a bit. People are gonna do interest checks for key sets and they're gonna be simple. Or they might be more complicated, but they're gonna be nice to the eye, and that's about it. You know, but there's not gonna be as many. You know, we won't be seeing GMK Dekus and GMK Stars anymore. So yeah, it's gonna regress a little bit in that sense. It's good to see some alternatives pop up, like there's those Wuche Studio caps, there's Kikobo, there's a few other alternatives popping up here and there for double shots or die subs, right? And so it's good to see that. The only thing that will live is Blue Alert. Doubt, to be honest, doubt. I have confidence that I will hit basic MOQ, but I do not have confidence that it will do any well. So at least that's my take on it. When is it gonna happen? I don't know. I am currently in the talks with vendors, and I basically was told we are currently not going to do this right now, but later in the year it's much more likely that we're going to be open to it. And you know, it's awesome that you've prepped your stuff, and we're going to help you prep the rest of the assets, do a classic IC and figure it out, right? So yeah, things might go back to that model of the more classic IC, taking feedback, figuring out logistics, and running small batch stuff. GMK CYL, today I realized that using a debit card is a bad idea. Keycap lore is one of the silliest things that I've seen coming back. I mean, it's always been around, Captain Badass. Like, it's always been around. Keycap lore, like I felt so inspired after seeing this show. I had to do it. It's like, I don't know if that's true, man. Like this eureka moment shit. It's just not it. I don't think it's true. Like, it's just made. It's made to fill the space of the post. It's made to give you a little bit something to read when you read that big ass interest check thread or group buy thread or whatever. There's something to fill in between the space between the renders and the tables and shit. You know. But at the bottom of it is that they're not that interesting. It's just what you're interested in is the key set, and that's it. The colors, do they look good? Do they look bad? The novelties. What was that one that had anime undies? I have no idea what it's called. I forgot already, but I know that one person in my server owns the set, and it's awful. TLDR Diego was in talks with Mex & Co. Oh, certainly not. We were in talks about something else though. So they were actually at the PAX East event when I went, and they were there with they're sharing a booth with iBuyPower, and we were talking about doing some collab kind of thing for like another event, but obviously that didn't go anywhere, and here I am not attending another event. So yeah. I like the GMK Valentine's set that isn't Valentine's. Yeah, that the GMK KA 2017 replica, essentially. It's a set that already has been done, but it's basically trying to be rerun. And yeah, it's because it's just a pretty simple white and pink key set. And so what you should say in the IC is, hey, I love this key set, and I would love for it to be rerun, and if I don't do it, nobody else is gonna do it. I like pink and white, and this is my set. 2DGF. Oh my god, I see. That's what it's called. Of course it's called that. There was another set with that cap that was based on the Kill la Kill. That's SMH, man. Why do people do this shit? I don't get it. Why be so cringe? People got mad at the Kill la Kill one though. Kill la Kill one though because it was a character's age. Oh, okay, makes sense. Even worse. Even worse when it's like implied. SMH, man. You know the funny thing about that? There's like two groups, right? Of like weebs in this case. There's the people who are like okay with it, and there's the people who are like not okay with it, and they're just like, come on. Because it's like, it's not like, it's like they know the source material, by the way. They know the source material and they know it well. And it's not like they don't like the source material, okay? But it's like, why do you have to take this source material that is popular, lauded, you know, nice story, good animation, you name it, and then you turn it into this monstrosity of a key set, or whatever interpretation you decide to make out of it. It just doesn't have to be that way. And usually the ones who are most outspoken about it are the people who actually understand what it is. I mean, they know, and they're like, come on, dude, no. I don't think I hear any ticking. The switches are not the best, I think, though, so they don't sound amazing, but it's okay. As long as there's no ticking on the stabs, I'm okay with it. So modifiers usually don't get pressed in quick succession, like maybe other than the spacebar. So where did I just put that little baggie? Just like fall off. Anyway. Alright, let's put are weebs in Keep's hobby a unique thing, or are there weebs in every hobby? Like shoe collecting weebs? Oh, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. I mean, first of all, look, anime is like considered mainstream now. Like, you see, like, Jujutsu Kaisen ads on, like, buzzes now, you know? Like, you see, like, animated film stuff out there. You see, like popular, like, shonen stuff out there now, like, on regular TV stuff or, like, commercials or ads. They're out there. It's more popular. It's more well-known. So I do think they're kind of everywhere. People get inspired by that stuff, like stuff they're like, oh yeah, I watched this cartoon when I was a kid. In this case, talking about anime. And yeah, it's a thing. It's everywhere. I would say it's pretty pervasive, pretty much everywhere. That said, it doesn't. I don't like how the whole idea of like weebs or whatever, like I don't know, just people who like the specific medium, right, are lumped into like, oh, they must be like degenerate as hell, right? Granted, I think it's like the, you can be like a DJ and like jokingly kind of like ha ha ha, like yeah, I saw that and shit was nasty, right, or whatever, and you're like haha whatever, brush it off with, you know, maybe someone you're talking to about something. Don't have to act it out in public everywhere though, or like imply to people who don't know the source or the, like whatever it is, and they're like, huh? It's like, why are you saying weird shit in front of me, and why are you being gross? Right? Take it back. They tell you that. Or they might just be like, I don't get you. But yeah, they're everywhere, I would say. It's not restricted to one place. If anything, it drives the market in a way. Like there are now new like sources of inspiration, so to speak. Like kind of like when you see clothing lines inspired by whatever, shoe like some popular anime edition, and trading cards maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like maybe like VTuber world. It's like that too, right? Like there's a lot of merch, right? Like that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's kind of like it drives its own market too. Beta.js is a very good weeb set. Heine big weeb must be a very big weeb, because as soon as you use any form of Japanese characters on anything, immediately big weeb. Milk Keeps, hello, excuse me, what's the red keyboard you have there? It's really pretty. It's called a Binny 80 TKL. Unfortunately, it was a small group, private kind of run, and so it's not like a publicly available item. But in essence, it's still like it's this F12 red TKL with O-ring mount. If you don't understand, I guess there's a lot more to be said about it, but I mean, like, you know, it's like standard TKL layout with O-ring mount, or you can also go for something like top mount. But I mean, there's red keyboards like they're differently designed, but still look pretty good. GMK Serica is a weeb set with no weeb marketing. That's true. It didn't have any weeb marketing, so to speak. Benny, I thought it's B-N-E. Yeah, Benny. Binny. B-N-E, Binny. For short. Binny 80. Heine's favorite anime is King of the Hill? Yeah. Do you have any insight into when streamers and tubers will get the new cherry switches? Oh, you mean the MX2A ones? I'll be honest with you, I have no idea. I, for one, am not a big enough streamer, so I have received exactly 0 contact from anybody about checking out new MX switches. So I have no idea. But if other people have received contact, maybe it'll be soon. I mean, I assume the production's not done yet. Maybe it was just samples and like they're showcasing and whatever, right? But I assume they haven't hit the shelves yet, or like warehouses for people. But yeah, I mean, I know that Thurman Goat received a small batch because obviously he's like big into the Switch industry, Switch manufacturing industry stuff. But myself, and at least that I know people, I haven't received any news about, so I can't tell you. Unlucky? I don't think it's unlucky. Cloudless. In before Hippio gets a set? I mean, maybe. He's pretty clouded. And they're routed. They don't know about you in Germany? Yeah, we gotta put the word out. Gotta tell Oblatsky to put some good word to my friends over at Cherry Corporation. Germany headquarters. Hola, Dio, ¿qué tal? Eggy Sando, what's up? Dio not being big enough streamer, SMH our head. Yeah, SMH. Shake my SMH. What if they don't scratch? Maybe that might be a bad thing for the Cherry MX enthusiasts. You know, because people are like, oh, that Cherry MX scratch, though. So, I don't know. Sneak ZZG, hello. How's it going? The set gets its name from designer Sandmon's interest in the Japanese manga series Space Brothers by Uchu Kyodai. Oh wait, oh no. The name is Space Brothers, which is translates to. Wait, Uchu Kyodai translates to Space Brothers. My bad. Ito Serika is the main character's love interest, known for her intelligence and passion for helping others. What a passionate Keycap lore, man. I mean, that's great. Actually, that's fine. That's actually pretty short and sweet. It's basically saying like where the name is from, right? It's like, I took the name from here. Am I the one weird that likes buttery smooth cherries? Oh no, I love buttery smooth cherries myself. If I had a choice between a scratchy MX switch and a like cherry MX switch, specifically like a cherry MX black, and a really smooth one, no scratch at all, I would pick the latter for sure. I embrace the scratch in the sense that it's the only way to tolerate the amount of variance that's available in MX switches. But if I had to pick one, yeah, I would just pick the smooth switch. I mean, yeah. Ghost Review said it's got cherry scratch. Yeah, not too surprising. Still can't believe Forbes got a review of the 2As. My favorite Switch reviewer. I want the smoothest possible silence. Actually, what are the smoothest possible silence? TBH. There are so many silence switches now. By so many different brands, I guess. But I've never heard of like, oh, this silence switch is the best. I mean, High Moo was a pretty big contender, I thought, because I thought their silencing method was pretty good and it actually was really quiet stock. Like, no lube required. It's pretty nice. That said, I like don't know too much about silent switches, so whatever Krellit likes. So MX Silence, the Zelio Cherry MX stem, Cherry MX Silent stem combo. Those are the ones that he uses. Everything out of stock in the EU whenever I'm trying to buy something. Oh, that's annoying. Then again, now that I think about it, not many EU vendors would do switches, right? Speaking of which, because Oblotsky doesn't sell that stuff, and I'm not sure I would personally buy from my keyboard EU. Sorry, but I wouldn't, because they're not doing well either. So what's there that actually sells switches and keyboard parts like that? Not many. Not many. Keygem, I've not bought from them because I'm not based in the EU in the first place. I've heard good things about them. I haven't personally experienced it. So Keygem, I think I've heard is good. But I mean, do they have are they often out of stock and whatnot? That part I'm not sure about. Keygem keycaps with triple S. Oh, interesting. I don't think I want any switch, a silent switch, to feel any harder than those. Oh, than Alias. Oh, I see. Noise canceling headphones over silent switch. I personally agree. But I guess if you need to have your environment quiet because maybe like work or something, okay, fair excuse. You know, good reason. Low-key not sure what the appeal of cherry switches is beyond the scratch and top out sound. Not much. You still have to loop, film, spring swap. The springs suck. The springs do suck. The scratchiness isn't great, to be honest. It's a feature because that's just how they're manufactured. It kind of sucks. The top out sound is unique, and yeah, there's the reliability aspect that, like, you know, they did come up with the crosspoint mechanism, you know, for the specific MX style switch, and it works. So there's reliability to that, yeah. And yeah, the bottom out feeling is nice. Yeah, the sound and the feeling. Yeah, it is definitely nice. I mean, I certainly use them because of that too. I would say, like, I would rather have them not scratchy, and I would rather have them not having to spring swap and film the damn switches. But it's just the way it is, so I just do it anyway, right? Cherry leaves up there with durability if you're a keyboard abuser. I see, yeah. Chances are I wouldn't like the stock spring weight of any Switch, even if the KC was good. I have to be honest, I do use stock springs from a lot of JWK Durock stuff. Especially if it's between, basically, yeah, 55 and 65 is fine for me. And the springs actually have been okay. I do still lube the springs, by the way. Don't take me wrong. I do still take out the springs and lube the springs and put them in and like, you know, lube and film or whatever, right? But I don't swap all the springs all the time because they're fine, weight-wise and feeling-wise. For a lot of the like Gadron and Durock stuff. Between 55 and 65, a man of culture. Yeah, I mean it's just like my optimal range. My optimal range, like more narrowed down from that, is actually going to be like 60 to 63.5. 65 is getting to the heavier side that I prefer, and lighter than 60 is getting onto the lighter. I mean, yeah, heavier and lighter respectively. But 60 and 60 between 60 and 63.5 is pretty much where I personally have a preference for. But 65 won't hurt me, and neither will 55. 57 gram or bust? I don't really care. I don't really care. Not too much, anyway. I love that trans red robot. Thank you, thank you. It's a fairly recent pickup actually. Got lucky. Man, not being anal like that about Switch just sounds nice. It's so nice. Ignorance is bliss. It is very nice to not care sometimes. Like, I think another thing that for me is a little bit of a relief, I guess, is that because I've been in the hobby for a bit and I do have a lot of keyboards, admittedly, maybe too many for my own good anyway, is that I can swap between things. If I dislike something at a given point in time, I swap to a different thing and I feel okay about myself and okay about what I'm using. And you rotate as you feel awful about it, you know? Although I never really feel awful about anything in particular, but so it's kind of like conditioned me to not feel so picky about stuff, and especially like because I also get to try other people's builds. Like people ask me to build with heavier springs, lighter springs, different style switches that I personally don't like, love, right? Also tolerate using them. Like I'll tolerate using long poles or heavy tactiles or whatever, but if I had to pick, it's not my personal preference, right? It's not my number one choice. Right? But it's definitely made me a little more, feel a little bit more flexible about, like, having differences. And I'm like, okay, I can live with this for now. Only stickered everything stock, quite nice. I just noticed, JD, yeah. If I ever get the Grail, I will send to you with MX Blues. Okay. Has anyone sent MX Blues for a build before? Actually, yes. Actually, yes. I don't think I built it on stream, however, but yes, I've been sent something with MX Blues. Yep. I've also been sent boards to build with Kale box whites several times. I've built with I I built with MX Greens one time, a long time ago, like a very long time ago. Built with MX Greens one time. MX Whites, no, actually, because they're rare enough that people also don't care too much about. No, MX Whites, no. I know someone who is very enthusiastic about MX Whites. Like, they really like MX Whites. It's like their favorite Switch, essentially. But it's not common. I need to grab some box cookies. Box cookies are good. In my opinion. MX Whites being a favorite, definitely a power move. Is it? I mean, it's just like what they preferred at the point. Click bars are better than jackets? Oh, I mean, yeah, for sure. You mean like for box cookies versus regular ones? Yeah. If someone has sent Diego at 180 gram Taihao APC build, then yes. I mean, yeah, there's some whack stuff out there that people like. And no, and Drew, genuinely, the person who commissioned that build, the 180 gram Taihao APC Alps, actually liked it. Like, they sent me a very genuine message about them being like, I love it. It's silly, but I love it. And thanks for building it. Absolute Giga Chat. They say lit for every pot, you know? Yeah, they didn't like send me like a, oh, sorry man, I was just trolling you. They didn't send me a, oh, psych. You know, there's nothing like that. It was a genuine interaction, like, hey, thanks a lot, really love it. I was like, I'm glad you like the build that you commissioned, and I'm super happy that you love it, and I hope you enjoy it for a long time. And that was about it. I was like, alright. I get to move on with my life without feeling bad or anything. But yeah, I've had a variety of builds where, like, if you as a now veteran enthusiast might be listening to, you're like, oh man, why did you do that? And like, you know, for some people it's just, that's what endgame is, you know, that's what they wanted always, and that's what they got. And they, in the case that they asked me to build something for them, they saved their money to do that, to send it out and pay me to build it or whatever, right? And that's what they just decided to keep for a long time. And there are genuinely some people who are like, hey, like, this was, you built that board for me and I thought I was gonna get more, but I never did, and I'm glad that I'm like staying right here where I am with what you built. And they just never got another keyboard again because they're just happy with it. And there's not that many people who messaged me saying that, but I have gotten a couple messages like that. Maybe like three people have said something like along those lines, like, hey, like, I sent it to you saying, like, thinking I wasn't sure what I wanted, but it turns out I really like it, and I'm just gonna like leave it like this, which is nice. This RF is going back in the box. Damn. I guess it's that bad, huh? A certain vintage enthusiast in NEKB said he liked good condition MYs. Ain't no way, bro. MY sucks. I think they're just coping. I think they're just coping. I think they're coping just because MYs, like there are boards that are MY that have very expensive, prestigious, rare die subs, or whatever have you, with weird looking cases and branding or whatever, you know, something unique as hell, right? I get it. There's some really rare shit out there that has MY because it was just from that era, and I genuinely feel like anybody who says I love good condition MYs or I really like good condition MYs is coping, because they happen to have a board that is good condition MY and is precious to them for a different reason entirely, and they're like, I actually think I like MYs. Cope. Cope, bro. Cope. Major cope. No chance. No chance they like MY. Actually. I mean, sure, they've convinced now they've convinced themselves and now they do, so good for them. But tell a random person, hey, try this MX switch. Hey, try this MY switch. And they're gonna tell you I love the MY. Compared to this other one. Nobody. Nobody. Yeah, just because the board school doesn't make NY not trash, yeah. Preference has its limits, man. Yeah. I bet I would love MY switches. You probably would, because you love coping. Coping and hoping. Even this cheap Chinese buckling spring feels better. I hate the ones in the board that I proxy for you. Yeah, it's shit. MY's garbage, dude. Mind you, I have MY boards. Like, specifically, I have, like, some cherry boards that are, you know, like, what, you know, you could call it rare, you could call it, like, whatever, right? Like, it's a bit of a vintage gem, you know, whatever it is. And the only reason I've kept those is because, like, the carcass itself is, like, a rare board or whatever, right? And I just want to be able to preserve it, like, you know, certain things, like, if I, like, took the caps off of them, or if I, like, shifted things around, I want to be able to put it back in the original shape. But like a lot of stuff that's like really common, I've just tossed out because it's hot garbage. Hot garbage. He made a lot of shit to fill up the landfills with. Still does. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, sure. A lot of electronics in general, right? But I mean, Cherry. I don't know if Cherry's OEM line is as big right now, right? Like, I don't know if it's that big, to be honest, compared to like likes of Logitech, Razer, Corsair, what have you. Alright, I think I'm done soldering. They still make J for God knows what reason. Oh, the point of service probably, right? I mean, they probably still have commercial clients, enterprise clients who request them for whatever it is, racks, server racks. Older systems, maybe just like point of service maintenance, like stuff, replacements. So, I think that would make sense. A lot of businesses don't try not to change a lot how they run things, so could be that. Right. Let's test the CB. It's off by 1 because the 87.5 layout. It's the FRO though. Doesn't matter. I can remap it later. I wonder if there's a RGB mapped anywhere in the default layout. I'll check later. Alright. Oh boy, this cable got pulled a little bit. Alright, so let's put this into the case. Elgato is owned by Corsair, if I recall. My brain is rotted. I read Elgato like El Gato now. Like that. Like a Spanish word. I mean, I guess I would say it like that too. Gato. Conflated Elgato with one of the other billing companies Logitech bought, and Logitech definitely has a lot of smaller ones under their wing now. Good for them, I guess. Do you have thoughts on Sony buying Audeze the same day they launch earbuds with a proprietary wireless link? I personally don't have any particular thoughts other than the fact that I enjoy my Audeze headphones. But I mean, isn't this like... Doesn't like Samsung also own like Harman and shit? It's like the same thing, right? Big company bought small audio. Well, I mean, not small, but, you know, smaller audio thing. Just another day. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Like, product line might change. Influenced by decisions from right above. It just do be like that. You know? Just do be like that. Just one big company eats the smaller ones. It's just the way it goes. The optics of the other stuff they did later that same day got me worried more than usual. Oh, Apple bought beats. Apple bought beats. And you got the AirPod. Just kidding. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this into the case. It's like this tab is like slightly bent inward, so I'm gonna just unbend it a little bit. Just nice and even with the edges. Okay, that looks good to me. Let's grab this and our screwdriver. It is, I mean, it is kind of sad, like, maybe for enthusiasts, though, for small companies to be bought, right? Because it means, like, their enthusiast-grade stuff that they always liked or whatever might just not be the same as before. So, I could see that being a problem. Corsair will never exit scam me. Oh, you mean, then they, they bought Drop, right? So there are new Keycap overlords technically at the very top. Alright. Nice. Looks good. I need to figure out what the default layout on the Infinity 85 is, or Infinity 8.5, or 8. Wait, what is it? 87.5 QMK. Oh, McLovin maybe has the VIA file here. Oh, here it is. If you want to have rev2 JSON file for VIA key mapping. Okay, perfect. Download this, I think. Yep. And then let's see. Let's just check. Okay, looks fine. Let me reflash this actually. What's the file name again? Where did it save to? Oh no, wait, that's a JSON file, never mind. Where's the VIA? Oh, I see. I just need to... Let me see, okay. Just need to flash this other file first. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's remap this. So just these guys, F2, F3, F4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I guess left control there because that's what I use. Let's go to layouts, put 7U. I guess that's okay. I like my R right alt to be there. Okay, cool. Oh wait, I forgot to turn off the backlight, which is what I was gonna do. That's what I was initially intending on doing. Turn off the backlight. Are all those colorways artisans in the middle? Yeah. Yeah, they are. Well, not all, but a bunch of them, yeah. Lighting. Underglow. Off. Off. Wait, that's not it. Oh, my bad. I see. Lighting. Off. Brightness all the way down. Alright. That's good. The name of this keyboard, no relation to Volvo's electric vehicle brand, just coincidence? Yeah, I think it's just coincidence. I don't think it has any relation to that. Okay. Alright, that's it. Pretty simple to put together. But taking it off is actually kind of more difficult now that I have, like, how do I easily take it off here? Is the question. But it doesn't matter because it's assembled fine. Alright, so I guess you could use one of these guys, which is something that I've used before. Like, you know, one of these guys. Little cup. Push from the inner assembly, you could, but think about it. The top is attached to the plate and the PCB, right? Because your switches are soldered to the PCB, so the top piece actually has everything other than the bottom piece. So you need to pull the, you know, pull the top piece away from the bottom somehow. And there's nothing really to hold on to for the bottom. So yeah, something like this would probably work. Oh, USB port? I mean, yeah, I would rather not touch the port though, right? So something to think about. I do kind of want to tell the designers to just kind of, like, even if it's like, hey, can you like include one of these or something? It's probably not a bad idea because this is super easy. You know, like you just like put it on there and then, oops, there. Just put it on there and then you just pull, right? Which is pretty easy. But I would assume that for most people this might not be as intuitive. And yeah, I mean, like, I guess you could like kind of like do this and drop it like that, like I just did now. But it would also be like kind of risky, right? You don't want to drop the keyboard either. Like you could kind of like let it drop like that. But it's a very brisk motion, and I don't think I would want to do it, right? So there's a bit of that worry that I'm thinking about when I see magnets, right? It's like stuff that falls off, and you're like, if it falls on a surface that you don't want it to fall on, ouch. You know, ouch. So, what keyset are we gonna put on this today? Do you have Dracula? I do. I do have Dracula. Dracula would be a good set. Cool looking set. Greg. I do have Greg. Wob. Wob's a good one. Metropolis I don't have actually. Dolch I obviously have Dolch. You got Sky Dolch? I do have Sky Dolch with those red sub legends. The Oka one. The non-regular Sky Dolch. I got that one because it was like not too expensive. Windbreaker I don't have. I still haven't bought it. Dark Sky, I think I left it on the other board, but I could take it off, I guess. All right, let's do a poll then. I suppose. I think a poll is appropriate here. There's quite a few choices. I'm actually not sure which one I want, so let's see. There are a few, right? Dracula, Wob, Dolch, Sky Dolch. Nah, okay, no Sky Dolch then. Deep Well, Villanelle. It could work. Black set, black keyboard, dark reddish. Could work. Alright, I'll put those 5 because those are the only, I think those are the strongest contenders. Alright, there's only 5 options available, so on the poll here. I mean, we could do like a different poll system, but this is fine, to be honest. Yeah. Alright, go ahead and vote. What is the color of the keyboard? It's black. It's this guy over here. Y'all can vote. Feel free. I'll drink some water first. Seems more purplish? Hold on, does this look purple to somebody? For me too? Huh? Really? Is my white balance that off? I'm surprised. I can check. It certainly doesn't seem like that to me on my screen. Is that better? Oh, it does catch some purple. Yeah, it looks black to me. Fix your screens. I mean, no, I mean, I get it. I get it. White balance is a bitch. And I'm not perfect at it. I try. I have a great card. I have a screen calibrating thing. I do all my shit, but I could be wrong. My eyes could be faulty. Yeah. Oh, LOL, it's black. The other monitor sucks. So it was your monitor? Calibrate your eyes, yeah. That one was so funny. Man, that's an old one. Good old Anthony. Talking about Jim King Necro, I think. Alright, let's get Dracula and put it on. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, friends. Got Jim K Dracula here and some of the child kits. So let's check it out. What's in here? I think there's just extra bits. You guys want any accents? I guess Kupo, do you like accents? I have some of the highlight accents here. What's this? Oh no, that's just the extension stuff. I do have the Nightmode kit as well as the kit. If you like those. If you're porting artisans, I say no accents. Alright, sounds good. I mean, I always put artisans, you know this. You know I always put artisans. Because, I mean, I do get them because I like them. So, gotta use them. They're not just there for decoration only. Nightmode kit? Oh, you want the Nightmode kit. Okay. You want the Nightmode kit. This one. Okay, let me get the alphas and stuff first. Watch Diego put artisans from his sale box as an ad. No, I don't have to do that. But if you want to buy artisans, I'm selling some. So if you go to my server, you can check out my buy sell channel, and you can check out my artisans too. Thanks for the reminder. Easy clap. Just gotta sneak it in. Health fund feature artisan purchases by buying those. Yes, you'll probably find something like maybe an artisan purchase, maybe a nice dinner out or something. Go out with my partner. Oh no. I'll take my cut later. Thanks. Sounds good. When you visit, we can go grab some food. Can you write off artisans as a business expense? I don't personally. I don't. It's a personal expense, so I personally don't write off artisan stuff. I think that's too much, and it's not quite related. So yeah, I don't really write that off. So there are people that do. I'm sure there are. I'm pretty sure there have to be. There have to be. Like, I can't think of people who wouldn't do it. Like, I think a lot of people would, because it's like no one would chase after me, so why not? Can you stream your taxes next year? What? No. Also, I don't even do them myself that much anymore. Like I do work with like an accountant to help me. So, no. Yeah, I mean, as long as you have a business under your name, it's you can write off a lot of stuff. That's for sure. That's for sure. like dark blurple. Oh, I assume Captain Badass is getting confused because the Dracula renders that were initially published with the key set were not that close to the actual. I mean, there was a whole thing about them not being the same as the set that actually came out, and then they adjust. I mean, the round 2 had its renders adjusted to be more, you know, to be obviously closer to what the real thing is, and so yeah. But since you weren't around when that happened, you probably don't know about it. That's what it's my guess. Colorful mods are cool AF. I agree. I do think, personally, I like it better. I did buy the Nightmode kit, which is the mono accents kit, because I figured I'll be using it like on streams and stuff. And you know, maybe if I have like a mood change, that I prefer using those. But I think in general, I would prefer to use the colored ones. The other night, Tofu was talking about how he owns old GADM cards for an LLC he owns in another state so he can sidestep Cali emissions. Blew my mind. Yeah, there's a lot of people who do stuff like that, yeah. Not too surprising to hear. This is all very typical of a lot of people who own businesses, right? Alright, so artisan boxes. I think these two are the most relevant, so I'll just pick the rest up. I think the white ones and black ones are fine. Let me see the ones in the bags. Alright, so Dracula, I do have a cap that's literally Dracula themed, which is this one. It's an albumin, so I'll probably want to use that. I think it looks nice. Other caps though, it's like a dark blurplish sort of colored. I do think this one's kind of cool. Goes nicely with the color of the set. The stump also looks kind of nice. It's like a dark purple. Bottom left boops on box 2. Oh, these ones? Oh, they also work pretty well, yeah. They're a bit lighter purple, but they probably would work fine as well. Maybe just use... you could try both, like on the edges of the boards, like that. D2. Alright, so the pato, these two. Maybe we could do like that. Actually, let me think. White, dark, and okay, I think that works. I think that works pretty well. The Earl looks good too, yes, I agree. Alright, bloody easy, take it easy. Take it sleazy. Have a good one, bloody easy. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Top mount? No. Oh, yes, top mount. Yes. I'm getting confused with the last stream. Last stream I kept saying top mount, but it was O-ring. And then this stream, it is top mount. It is top mount. It is top mount today. It's a little bright, huh? Is this the right color? No, actually, that's fine. Actually, this is the right tone. It's about this bright on my desk right now. Just seeing if it was accurate. Alright, the silver plate is reflecting quite a bit of light, as you can see. get the music out of the way and turn the mic over for our typing. Give me... Give me a bit. Let's see. All right. All right, cool. So I think we're good to go. Let's give this a shot. Yeah, let's give this a try. Might have to add this set to a wish list. Oh, it is a nice set. Also, there's so many Dracula kits, so it won't be difficult to get for a decent price, I think. All right, let's give this a try. So this is the Polestar TKL. Obviously, the reflection you see is because of the very bright light right above me. You don't see that reflection from here. It's the silver plate reflecting back right into the camera. And so, yeah, that's what you're seeing. It's currently built with MX Black switches, with TriboSys 3204 and TX films with 62-gram springs. This is a top mount TKL. The price estimated for this board is $390 US. Comes in various different colors. And yeah, this is being run by Bahm Studio and Team Synergy, which is Hing Hong Hing and JM, who also designed this Hemo TKL and Yao 75 Quad H. He also designed the Salamander TKL and so on. But yeah, let's give this a try. All right, here we go. Daddy Pop Designs, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Trey Pop, hello, hello. How's it going? How do you guys feel about it? I think it sounds pretty good. Slightly on the more muted side of top mount. Still can hear the pretty classic MX Black on the aluminum sound, right? That's still there. And I do think it feels kind of like softer. Like I do actually think it's a bit softer. Maybe it's because of those cuts, the way the tab cutouts are for the plate. But the spacebar actually feels kind of comfortable. I thought it would be stiffer feeling, but actually not too bad. And yeah, I actually do like how this sounds and feels. So let's check out the mods first. So here are the mods. How heavy? About 2 kilograms, unbuilt. Is tab fully seated sound kind of off? press it, it is seated. Here are the rest of the rows. Definitely sounds a bit more muted on the, like, if you have top mount as a spectrum, I do think, like, there are some boards that sound louder than others, and this one is definitely on the more, like, on the quieter side. It still is in the stiffness range of top mount, but I definitely do feel some more vibrations, right, coming from the way the plate is set up. Like, there is a bit more movement to it, like you can kind of see it a little bit, right? Like if I press kind of hard, like you can see the plate moving a little bit. And the sound itself is a bit more muted overall. Maybe it's because of all the flex cuts on the plate. There's none on the PCB though. The PCB is nice and solid, 1.6mm PCB, right? But it's a pretty nice type feel. I do think is a pretty good feeling board and a good sounding board. Like, it actually doesn't sound like echoey on the inside, which is perfect. Don't need any foam or anything like that. And you certainly won't be like, you know, yeah, you won't have to worry too much about building it beyond, like, you know, do a lot of modifications past just building it with your own switches and stabs and keycaps, which is nice. But yeah. Have you seen the IC for the LZ CLS SE? Yeah, I did. It looks okay. The redesign, I mean, it's pretty much the same. It's like people are debating about the angle, which I think the high angle is fine, the 10-degree angle for the CLS. But I mean, the rest is like pretty similar. So I think there's gonna be, it says that there's gonna be UV print on the weight, which we'll see what it is like. And then I think the price was kind of high, but yeah. Can you show the side profile again? Of course. Here's the side. And actually, let me show you from the other angle. This is what the side profile looks like. But yeah, nice and simple board. These engravings, the Polestar engraving here and the one here, they are subject to change. Like, they might also put some different engravings on the inside as well. Like right now, it just says made by Bahm Studio in Korea. It is attached by magnets, the top and bottom pieces, as you can see. I took them apart quite easily, as you can see, but I mean, you do have to kind of like shake it down. Also with the weight of the board right now, but yeah, it's a nice sounding board. I think it's a pretty solid board. Like, if you want top mount, it is top mount. If you want something more flexy, it does have a bit of that thanks to the specs of the plate. The color options, I think they're pretty good. There's a decent number of combinations. There's like four different case colors. There's black, silver, green, purple, and then plates are gonna come in black, silver, gold, and red, aluminum plates. I guess you could always ask if they are going to release plate files or something like that for aftermarket plates or like plastic plates and so on, or if they are planning on running any. I'm not sure if they are. The price is not too low, not too high. It's about $400. 390 is the estimated pricing for this board, and Bahm Studio is basically you know, these are going to be manufactured in Korea and then shipped out from there. But yeah, so the price is solid. Oh, now I see how this camera is definitely on the bluer side for the white balance here. I can tell because the Dracula set is such a difficult set to white balance properly for, and when you see this, it's so obvious. A bit less blue and a little less red. I think that's a little more accurate. Whoop! Great. Whoopsie. Ugh. I unplugged it and there it is. Back. Alright. JD's alive. Yeah, JD's alive. Free from prison. Free from being a raid boss. But yeah, this is a pretty nice board, I think. I personally like it. I like what it looks like. I like what it promises. The price, I mean, sure, there are boards that are cheaper out there that that might be produced in bigger quantities. But if you're looking to support a smallish maker from Korea and you're looking for a top mount and something that has this completely screwless look like this one, this is not a bad option. 70-degree typing angle, so pretty nice. So gonna do a little view here. So there goes our thumbnail. 3. Wait, he's on cloud 9. Oh, John. Bedtime, thanks for the stream. Yeah, you need to go to bed soon too. Sounds good, CBA. Have a good night, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. Alright. Cool. So that's about it for that. Good night, Amarade, if you're going to bed. Good night to you too. I missed the sound test. How was the board? You can hear it one more time. I can actually type on this one more time. So how about I just stop the music and give it a shot here and do this one more time. So here it is. This is the Polestar TKL top mount build with MX Blacks. Oops, this is a little too close. There we go. Oops. That's what it sounds like. The if you heard it. And the rose. Yeah, it sounds pretty solid. Pretty nice board, I think, for the price, and it also just sounds pretty simple and sounds pretty good. Like, it sounds nice with the simple MX Black build here. I can show you what it looks like. That's the bottom here. It's a little dirty. You can see my grubby fingers. I can wipe that off. But there's an engraving at the bottom, laser engraved, and black and steel weight here. Nice and clean. Internal fastening. It uses magnets. Is the IC up on Keycap? No, not yet actually. The IC isn't up on Keycap, but I'm gonna maybe suggest they post something. But no, it's held by magnets, which I will actually take off here. There we go. It uses magnet fastening. So yeah. That's scary. Yeah, I mean, I did use a decent amount of force to undo it, but yeah, there are some marks here, but that's from the re-anodizing of the parts. But those defects are not going to be at the production run. But yeah, proto. The inside is pretty simple. Actually, there's nothing really going on other than the magnets themselves and the case itself. There's no daughter board, you know, nothing like that. It's just a pretty simple TKL case, and then you got the PCB USB port right here. But yeah, it's good to see people try new things though. I mean, I remember when people like would link the where's that, the Matrix hydraulic looking post, right? There was that the 65% that had those like bars and shit, right? The what do they call them? Names like with the ball bearings and shit or whatever. Looked cool, but I mean, yeah, people are now trying things with magnets, right? The Cycle 7 also uses those ball bearing like base like attachments, the like clicking ones. So it's cool to see people try new things. Is it the Corsa? Maybe it is a Corsa. I mean, I don't know. I don't follow Matrix Labs projects too closely, to be quite honest with you. So the ball catch, yeah, the ball catch was for the Cycle 7, yeah. And then this one's using magnets completely for the case. You can also, you know, opt to use a tool to open it up. Which, speaking of the tool, where's my tool? You can use also something like this, which is just like a little suction cup. I got this from my iFixit toolkit. You can also just do that and, you know, stick it on, and assuming it sticks on fine, which I'm not managing to. There we go. And then just like undo the bottom like that. But yeah, so you can undo it like that too. But yeah, magnet based top bottom fastening here. It's good. I mean, it seems to be pretty functional. It is true that obviously if you like suddenly drop your board, there is a danger of it coming off, because magnets will come off. Oh, I mean, like, you know, it's gonna be too much for the magnets to actually catch. But yeah, it might feel a little bit insecure, but in normal use, it won't be a problem. That's for sure. Like, you won't have any issues. The top isn't like vibrating and like clashing against the bottom. So in practical use, it's okay. Yeah, unless, yeah, you're throwing out your boards like you know, sliding out your boards like it's like at a bar or something, or throwing them, then you might have some problems. Yeah, a magnet's probably not a good idea for that. But yeah. But yeah, this will be offered in both WinKey and WinKeyless. Obviously, the unit we have here is WinKey. This was black, but they're also offering silver, dark green, and purple. And yeah, $390 US with this carrying case, McLovin PCB, aluminum plate, and stainless steel weight. Alrighty, so I think I shall wrap things up here. Oh, but before that, I don't want to completely wrap it up just yet. I do have something. I did get some mail. So let me just show you what I have here. So I got some mail here. Diego, do you see the new mode board? It's HKB. Yes, I saw. It's like single piece HHKB with the Envoy lattice block or whatever mount. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be a lot like the Envoy experience, so pretty good. But yeah, it looks like they're doing the 60%. That's HKB layout, and also with a good amount of options for like there's like back weight options and bottom weight options and the colors. So alright, so I got this new set from Canon Keys, which they say that it's going to be coming up pretty soon, but they have a new licensed movement key set done through their nice PBT manufacturer. It's called Springtime. And why no? Why no? I only want to live in peace and plant potatoes and dream. Huh, interesting. Anyway, so yeah, it's apparently Moomin Characters trademark and license approved. But ooh, wow, that's unique. It's very different from the GMK set. If you're wondering if it's going to ruin my aftermarket value, are they blanks? You could say they could be, but they're not. Because wait, is my hold on, my lens here, it's not focusing, but there it is. It's a reflection, but there's the legends. Tiny legends here, as you can see. You have colors. You have like yellow, blue, red, green, purple, and orange, and very, very small legends, and has like that like lowercase sort of look to it. I kind of actually think there might be some people who like this look, just because the other day I was talking to someone who was new to keyboards, and I mean relatively new. They have like a couple mechs, and they're asking me like, oh, are there any like key sets that are like have a typeface that's like a lot smaller comparatively, so maybe this is something for them, but it is a bit different. It's cute. I think it's cute. I think the icons are pretty cute, right? This is like text icon. Okay, look how this is interesting. It's text icon everywhere, caps lock included. But I think the caveat here is that for GMK's text icon, like in GMK Dual Shot or GMK Botanical, the font is too big to fit into the keycap, so it makes it look really off. Here, because the letters are so small and cute and lowercase, it actually looks nice. It actually looks okay, comparatively. But it's because there's more negative space to make up for it. So I think that part is kind of nice. Is caps lock straight, or is just the angle? It's just the angle, and also the there's a little bit of movement here, and I think the zoom is here. I mean, the focus here is like shifting a little bit. Oh, come on, don't struggle so much. But you miss out on GMK bend stems. Yeah, you miss out on crooked alts. Whatever that is. I don't even know if that's a huge problem, but I mean, there are some sets that are clearly affected by it. So, okay, the novelties, and ooh, okay, this is kind of cute. Obviously, just like, oh no! I obviously had to spill the keycaps. So, let me grab those. It's okay, it's okay. I got it. I got it down, boys. Ooh, these novelties are actually hella cute, though. So take a look at these guys. Oop. cute knobs. Are there 1.5 mods knobs? Yeah, let me see actually. There's a few trays here, so yes, there are. Let me show you everything that I have here. So there's a bunch here. There's a backspace novelty, some 1U R4 novelties, 1.25Us. These are quite cute. And then there is the numpad tray and the nav cluster. There are true scoops here, true scooped keycaps, including a 5-scooped true scoop keycaps, caps lock. Ooh, look at this. This is the implementation of caps lock in text icon that works. Look, 2-liner caps lock with icon. 2-liner caps lock with icon. And it actually looks fine. Anyway, I'm just expressing my frustration on how caps arrow looks on step caps for GMK with the implementation of icon text. Anyway, my frustrations aside, there are some very cute novelties here. It's a very colorful set, so it's pretty cute, to be honest. Like, enter novelty here. And then there are some extra stuff here, 7U spacebar, R4 stuff, and these very cute novelties here. These cute flowers. So it's called Nice PBT Movement Springtime specifically. So it's obviously to kind of like celebrate like plants and spring and like kind of like this cute look, colorful look. It's pretty nice. It's a different look from the Moomin set that was run with GMK, which was a more like, you know, more like neutral toned. This one's actually pretty cute, I think. But yeah, it's a nice set. If that's because this is a GB, I'll get it next spring. I don't know. I don't know if it's going. I can check if it's going to be a pre-order, but I don't know when you would get it. That's a good question, though. There's a chance. You never know, right? That's pretty funny. But yeah, pretty cute set, I think. Nice CBT comes in these nice plastic trays, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I just wanted to show that. Oopsie, just dropped a box of stuff. But yeah, this is coming soon through Canon Keys, and it's a licensed set. I can check when they're supposed to release it. Yeah, it'll be available soon for pre-order, so maybe you're right, John. Maybe it will ship during the spring, so it'll be Moomin springtime. Truly. Like, actually. You never know. Maybe. Anyway, that's Nice PBT springtime Moomin. And I wanted to finish up the stream by just giving away a few extra things that I just had lying around, and just to kind of give back to the community a little bit. But there are just some items that I've had hanging around in the studio for a bit. I have here just two things. Number one is some Wuche Studio heavy tactile switches. And these are just like heavy tactile switches. These are not silence. There are like 35 per pack, and they have like 3 packs of these. But yeah. Nice, I think pre-lube might be, just like regular pre-lube application, but pretty good. The Wuche Studio switches are actually kind of pretty nice. I think I tried the Morandi switches as well as some other ones, and they're actually pretty good. So if you like heavy tactiles, this might be nice for you. And the other thing that I wanted to give away was actually this set of Nice PBT Dog. So So if you are a woof woof dog lover, like me, actually, I also grew up with dogs, so I like dogs as well. But if you like doggoos, this is a rather cute and well done set through Keys called Nice Beauty Dog. It's a very simple set. It's a set that will work for everything. It's a simple black on white set with rather cute novelties here. Sorry about the autofocus like going crazy, but it's just regular icons, and then the novelties are pretty cute. Oop. Oh, of course I turned on the autofocus now. Alright, it's going crazy. Look at this! Look at this! These are actually so cute. Look at this enter novelty. This is actually pretty cute. This is actually hella cute. This is really cute. But anyway, Nice PPT Dog. With Nice PPT Dogs is when are we getting Nice PPT Dog? Nice PPT Dog? I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, super cute set. I thought this would be a nice set to give away. Has pretty much all the compatibility you need, so what's nice about these all-in-one Nice PPT sets is that they really are all-in-one. They really have everything for compatibility. I think there might be a few small exceptions, but for the most part, they've done a really good job of having very comprehensive compatibility. So yeah, paw print arrows, they left no stone unturned. Yeah. Truly. Alright, so yes, we can do marbles. I'm polishing my marble already? Ayo? Just one? Just kidding. Alright, let me open Marbles on stream. This is fine. Where was my boost? When's next stream, Diego? Is it tomorrow in 8 hours? What the hell? No. I don't know actually. I'm waiting for some parts for some stuff, but I definitely will be having a stream next week, 1 week from today ish. Definitely have something to build around like next week. I have something scheduled for that. Alright, it's just waiting for a patch for marbles, so let's wait for the patch. But anyway, do want to give a big thanks to Bahm for sending out the pull start here. I do get to try it out, and I get to keep around for a bit, so I'll probably be using it like this for a bit. It's pretty nice. Pretty pleased. And if you are interested, don't forget to check out the Mount Keyverest Discord server. It's in the build command. Hing Hong Hing and JM are also co-designers of this board. Alright, marbles. Is it ready yet? Oh, it's patching. Can we stream on Labor Day? I'm not doing anything that day anyway. I come back from a wedding on Sunday. Oh, I see. I'm gonna be doing some stuff over the weekend, but actual Labor Day, like on Monday, you mean? I don't know if I'm busy or not. I'm probably gonna be spending it, spending it not in front of the computer, basically. I don't know though. I mean, yeah, I know, no pressure, but just saying. Alright, okay, it's opening up now, finally. Marbles, where are you? Oh my gosh, that's so loud. Can you hear that? Is it too loud? Yup. It must be kind of loud, huh? Let me lower the volume for that. Not too loud, but you can hear it? Okay. I'll just lower the volume for it. Okay, there. Alright, let's do community maps, and let me open up the marbles onto the screen here. Alright, so the first giveaway that I'm going to do today is going to be for these Wuche Studio Heavy Tactile switches. There are exactly 135 of them, I think, because there's 3 packs of 35. No, sorry, 3 packs of 35 is 105, right? 105, I guess, switches. Or actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think that's right. 105 of them. So yeah, give these away to a lucky winner. If you are, once again, if you're located in the US, I will cover shipping. If you are located outside of the US, I would like you to contribute towards shipping. So I will be in touch with you. So that's it. Pay shipping, get your price, pretty much. If so. All right. Let's give this a shot now. Open up marbles and choose a random map. Alright. That's fine. Awesome Happy Adventure sounds good to me. If I win, I'll pay to send them to Drua in Canada. Okay. Alright, folks. Exclamation play to join this giveaway. I shall join myself for the heck of it and start a quick countdown of 60 seconds. Maybe actually, you know, I should be nice about this, and I will be okay. I'm not screwing up this time. Giving away 105 Wuche Studio Heavy Tactiles, nice PVT dog, marbles. Come by now or else. Now I actually pinged my server so that subscribers get a little heads up that there's something going on, but otherwise, yeah. Alright, let's check out this map. Kind of trippy looking. Whoa, my god, this is like a crazy looking map. Alright. Alright, let's give it a minute and start after the minute's up. Sleepy. Yeah, me too. Diego, I've been taking melatonin recently. Wait, what dosage do you take, Kubo? When I used to take 500 micrograms, it was really good. Less is more with melatonin. Don't take like the 3 milligram ones. It's not good for you. 1 kilogram a night. Addicted to melatonin. All right, we're getting started here. Let's go. We have 25 marbles only, so a pretty good chance for you to win. 1 in 25 chance. All right, so 4% chance of win, I guess. Custom 3 leading the crew here with Tanuki falling right behind. There are a bunch of obstacles and a bunch of people avoiding them, including myself and Nacho actually leading in the front. AK-2452. There's a bunch of lasers here about to kill people possibly, but I'm not sure if they will. Nacho's with barbecue just leading forward with a quick speed, but actually gets trapped in this obstacle course. John following right behind, with Nitan following through because the obstacles were destroyed as they got stuck. So Nitan 28 here, quickly going down the ramp with Ozzy. Ozzy Obsessions! Look who is here! Mr. Ozzy Obsessions is here. Hello, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while, my friend. How are you? Ooh, Nitan died. I think the lasers killed him. Okay, I'm like trapped here. There's a bunch of people dying. I see Nacho died, Custom died, Holy Manga died, Danny Pop died. They're getting shot by the lasers. 5 marbles out of the game with Ozzy and John and Mint Noises. Quickly going down this ramp, just hugging the wall of the ramp here. Coming down, and Ozzy, John leading the front, going close to the finish line with laser shooting everywhere, but Eric comes in from the other side. Oh, one guy's shot with the laser. Who's gonna finish? On first, and Tanuki actually finishes first. Congrats, Tanuki, with the epic comeback finish. So close, Eric, so close. So many people were so close and just got wrecked by the lasers. It's been too long. Ozzy, yes. How are you, mister? So good to see you. Tanuki, congrats. Congrats on your switches. Do you claim? Thank you. I assume you do claim. Okay. Alright. What day is it today? Oop. ISO date format, the best date format. I don't know why anyone wouldn't use year, month, day, because it's the most logical format. Anyway, that's just me speaking as a engineer, but you know, congrats Tanuki. I shall do not omit the 0. Okay. There's your 0. Happy? Alright, so that's for Tanuki. I will be in touch with you shortly after, and let's go for the next one. Can you draw a Tanuki too? Maybe I'll do it actually, but I'll do it on a separate thing because I can't do it right here right now. Unless you want me to, unless you actually want to see me try drawing a Tanuki. Do you want to see me? Do you want to see me try to draw a bad Tanuki on stream? Alright, Tanuki time. Alright, time to draw a Tanuki. I'm gonna just do like a cartoonish version of one. Wait, Tanuki, didn't I send you a sticker? Do you get the sticker? I sent you a sticker with a Tanuki drawn on it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, why did you post it to the server? My drawing gone to waste. Alright, I'll draw a different one today. I'll draw a different one. I don't know. Maybe like it's a keycap. Pretend it's a keycap. Just pretend this is a keyboard stream. There's my tanuki. How's this? Oh, there's an ad. Are people back yet? Is this good? I'll sign it. Oh, because the fine end doesn't work, so. Kick rocks, Van Gogh. My best work, friends. I'm not too good at drawing, but it's cute. Do you take commissions? I hope not. I hope I never have to draw for a living, bro. It's so difficult. I don't know how the people who do it actually do it. It's crazy. It's really hard work. Oh man. Yeah, artists like that is just, it's something else, dude. It's something else. Oh, hug JD. Okay, fine. I'll hug. Boomerangaroo. I shall hug the Kiwis. I'll come back. Kiwi. Hi. You want a snack? Come here. Oh, yeah. Hello. It's the Kiwis. Is Kiwi afraid of JD? No, he knows that JD is a stationary object. So therefore, he is not scared of JD at all. Kiwi, you want a snack? Oop. Yum 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 yum. Look at him smack his lips. He's just like, snack. Love it. I love snacks. I wonder if I can have him do a little trick, but I don't think so. Kiwi, sit. Sit, 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 sit. Okay. Kiwi, Kiwi, Kiwi. High five. High five. High five. Ooh, cute. Shake, shake. Shake, shake. Up, up. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Look at him. He's such a good boy. Oh my gosh. Kiwi. Good boy. He's a good boy. Tell him that. You guys need to tell him that he's a good boy. He's the bestest boy. Also, he's the owner of this house. So. Okay, Kiwi. Kiwi? Nope. Alright, 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 alright. Sit! Sit, 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 sit. Okay, Kiwi. High five? Oh, high five? Oh, high five? Shake, shake. Shake, shake. Other paw. Other paw. Shake, shake. Good boy. Is he a menace like other orange boys? Oh, after he has his snacks, he goes crazy. He starts playing and okay, he's leaving now. He's gonna have his little crazy face. So I'm just gonna let him be. How much does Kiwi weigh? Like, I think like maybe like 11 pounds or so. Give him all the treats to do a typing test. Oh my god, I wish. Oh. Good boy. I'm actually surprised he actually did tricks. Oh, he's so good. Don't deserve him. Alright. We're back. Let's give away now this last thing. It's nice PBT dog. So nice PBT dog for a lucky winner. Do you know what BNE stands for? No, I actually don't. I wish I could tell you, but I don't know. I love cats, but they make me so itchy. Allergies. It's rough. Alright, after Tanuki 1, we should go to... Wait, no, not settings. Race menu. Nobody knows. Nobody knows it. Alright, choose a random map. Maybe a different one. Maybe something with... Okay! Aggressive Fire Arena. Let's do this. Alright, gang. Exclamation point to enter. I'll enter myself for fun. And we'll do a 60-second countdown. Play says Mr. Space Cables. Hello, thank you for the 30 months, my friend. How are you doing? How's life? How are things going? Alright, I see a bunch of familiar names here. We got only 18 people, so your chances are pretty good. Once again, I will cover shipping within the US. If you're international, just need to do a small contribution and you'll get your prize in the mail. And I'll be collecting your info after the winner's decided. So, alright, let's get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have a fiery race. Let's go. Okay, this part is kind of boring because it takes a while for people to get out of there. But once they go down here... Oh! Ozzy and John with the quick fall down to the bottom. John always leading first here. Not a good sign though, because if you lead first at the beginning, you might lose later. Purplish blue. Purplish blue. Anyway, Mason here. Oh, kill switch turn 1 Delver and Danny Pot fall first, but Purplish blue and Mason Gray here in the first two, with John and Custom 3 falling right behind. Purplish blue. I'm about to get out of the hamster ball, which is going to shoot you through a cannon here. Let's see who is first. Purplish blue actually makes it out first. Makes it into the new toilet bowl and fiery spinny thingy, with John falling right behind. Say the Korean name 10 times fast. I know. Purplish blue. And Tyler Keyboard Live followers. That's karma, bro. That's gotta be karma. AKA 2452 falling right through in first place. Holy Monk in second, and Tyler Keyboard Live in third. Ooh, with the explosions falling through on this weird barrel with pigs. Holly Monka falling right behind, with Tyler Keyboard Live on second actually. But they fall into the big toilet bowl, basically. Spinny toilet bowl with... Ooh, Holly Monka got destroyed somehow. I don't know how. But C Bassy. C Bassy in first place right here, with AK falling behind him down the staircase, which has a wall, so you can't really fall past it. So C Bassy and Tyler and AK on the first 3 places, with Custom and Minawan falling right behind him. Alright, will you survive this fiery laser portion is the question. Ooh, Custom avoided barely. Abstraction falling right behind Conan. Slowly rolling past these guys are C Bassy and Tyler and AK, with a bunch of other folks. Purplish blue is all the way back there, unfortunately, because they got stuck, and C Bassy makes it first. Congrats, C Bassy. You even got a little... Oh, I think that's someone else. I think Conan has the rigged ball, the rigged marble. Oh man, Nihon Jam and Purplish blue is are there behind. Oh, looks like... Oh, I'm way behind. Never mind, I'm in last place. Oh, Purplish blue, unfortunately has been destroyed. Oh, hi Kiwi. GG. Oh, it looks like I'm stuck somewhere, and I have no idea why. But I guess the firewall is gonna kill me at some point. We're stuck. Oh, we just got stuck right there. Nova and Lightning keyboards sitting on a tree. Just kidding. Firewall killed us. GG. Alright, C Bassy. Congratulations. Do you claim? Thank you to the Korean name, Ayo. Alright, C Bassy, I will be in touch with you. I'll send you a Twitch whisper, so be sure to check that. Let me just send you the form so you can fill it out actually. See here. Whispers. Alright, C Bassy, I will send you a whisper now. So just fill out that form and I'll be in touch with you soon. All right. So this is. Alright, it would be unfair to not have a drawing on yours, so I shall make a drawing. Because I did make one for Tanuki, so it would be unfair to not have one for you. Okay, yours is gonna be very simple. Because it's just a sea bass, right? So just draw the fish, right? Draw the fish, mouth, has those like thicker lips or whatever. And then yeah, just full body. Full body, full body, full body, full body. Tail, tail, and then body, 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 body. Okay. Eye, eye. Apparently their fins are like kind of spiky looking. There's the other fin here, and then, you know, that's like scales, and then spiky, 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 and that's it. That's a sea bass. Seeb. Ass. That's the ass. So therefore I said sea bass. Congrats. Alright, there it is. Alright, there it is. There's nice PBT dog for sea bassy. Oh, Fishka. Nice. Love it. Alright, time to close marbles and wrap it up, my friends. Well, if you're going to Keep Live this weekend, I hope you have fun. I'm not gonna be there. I'm sorry. But otherwise, I hope you guys had fun on tonight's stream. Thank you for the people who I haven't seen in a while. Thank you so much for coming by today. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next stream. And once again, big thank you to Bahm from Bahm Studio for sending out the Polestar today. It was a great top mount board to try. And yep, let's see if there's anybody to raid right now. I shall check. I actually don't see any keyboard people live right now. But Mr. The Jang, who is a very grand Lego builder, is currently doing a charity stream for an 11,000 piece Lego world build. So we should show some love over to The Jang. So let's go raid our friends from the Lego world and check out their building process. But otherwise, just want to say thank you again. And let's go raid Mr. The Jang. wait for the raid to happen. Let's say Miyaguri. Naturally, keyboard builders also love to build Lego. Meowgo. Hog. Alright, there's our raid message. Let's go say hi and show some love to the Jang. Check out his stream. He has also a very, very prolific YouTube channel. He does doing Lego. Yeah, show some love over there, and I'll see you guys later on the next one. Have a good rest of your week and a good Labor Day weekend if you are part of it. Peace. Bye-bye.